Taking probiotic supplements once a day can do you more good than you might think. You might be wondering what the harm of taking probiotics is. After all, they help to keep your digestive system healthy. They will also help keep you from getting sick on a regular basis. The question that you have to ask is if the harm is caused by not taking them properly or if it is caused by not taking them at all. Here is how you can find out the answer to this question and make sure that you are doing things right. The first thing that you need to look at when you are thinking about the harm of taking probiotic supplements is whether or not it is causing you any kind of problem. This is a hard one to answer because, at face value, the fact that you are taking these supplements means that you are doing things in a good way. But the fact is that some of the possible side effects of probiotics can cause you problems. For example, you could become lactose intolerant if you take too much of them, which can lead to some major complications. So, keep an eye out for this while you are thinking about whether or not you should add them to your diet. Another problem that you may run into if you are taking probiotic supplements is that you may end up with diarrhea. This is a pretty easy side effect to get used to, especially if you are taking them after you eat. However, some people experience it when they take them after exercising. It is a side effect that many people notice pretty quickly, but there is no reason to get overly concerned. Just be sure that you check your symptoms over the next 24 hours and make sure that they are unrelated to probiotics. If you find that they are, then you should stop taking them immediately. The final possible problem that you will run into when you are thinking about what is the harm of taking probiotic supplements every morning is that you may end up having an upset stomach. This will not necessarily be a symptom of a more serious problem, but it can be an uncomfortable side effect to deal with. If this happens to you, just try to relax and drink plenty of water to try to help alleviate the discomfort you are feeling. Another thing that you should be aware of when you are thinking about what is the harm of taking probiotic supplements every morning is that you may notice a decrease in the quality of your sleep. This can happen for various reasons. One thing that could be causing this is the fact that you are taking in too much of a good thing when you are taking the supplements. Probiotics are naturally present in your digestive system, and they are responsible for helping to break down and absorb the good things that you have eaten into smaller particles that your body can then absorb. If there are too many good bacteria in your intestines for the good ones to be able to grow, then you may find yourself sleeping excessively as a result. Perhaps you have heard about parasites before. Well, the question is, what is the harm of taking probiotic supplements every morning? Well, one possible reason is that the parasites living in your intestines have become accustomed to being kept alive by your body. You may find that they are jumping around your intestines, which is actually quite disgusting. The best way to avoid this is to take them out of your system completely by flushing them away naturally with a natural flush from your body. If you have not had any intestinal parasites before, then this may be an issue that you will have to discuss with your doctor or healthcare provider. Another potential problem you could find yourself facing if you are taking probiotic supplements every day is that they could get lost in your colon. This is actually a very common problem, but it is one that you can easily prevent. It's important that you only take one supplement, and it is best that you do this in a glass capsule form. Once you have finished the entire powder, you can simply throw it away, because no matter how much you try to push it down, it will simply come right out. In addition to these possible problems, there is also a risk that you might find you have some sort of reaction from the products. This is actually rare, but you never know if it is going to happen. You may end up having an allergic reaction, or you may even find that you have an adverse reaction to one of the ingredients. In either case, the best thing to do is speak to your doctor before you proceed any further. If you want to know what is the harm of taking probiotic supplements every day, you should definitely know about these potential side effects.